on their name. Yeah, 55, what's goody? Kill the vibe, how could it? Big Cardinal on the hoodie. Let me break it down for you fully. This ain't your average broadcast. This ain't just no podcast. The mother shows spread fake news. We just call them broadcast. Wes, Joey, Sam, Sean, Dante. And you know that boy Higgy. He said he don't want no small fries. Tell them they better make them biggie. Yeah, you already know what we be on. We got the crown, we hold the throne. We throw the mails and you take them home. When they ring the bells, you know that it's home. The bar set, we setting the tone. If we set it, then set it in stone. Sit in the streets, set up your phone. You in the Cardinal Sports Zone.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to this week's live edition of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Wahman. Here today are my normal co-hosts, my little big brother, Joe Wahman.
IT Joe Wahman.
And the IT man, absolutely. Welcome back, Wes Brown in the building today.
Yeah, I just been on vacation. I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here so I don't get fined.
We're about to fire you. And then today, so we got a couple surprises for you. But first off, some of the guys that support the podcast, they rep it really hard. They share it. They like it. They come to all the shows. They're very, very supportive people, and people that I have met on Twitter, and people that I appreciate. I mean, you meet a lot of crappy people on Twitter, but you meet a lot of good people too. It's my guy, Tailgate Wes.
What's going on, everybody?
That's how we have to differentiate between the two. And the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, never mind. Yoda's not here. It's Corito.
Wait, no start this, good people.
Listen, we appreciate everybody joining us. We're coming to you live from the Triple C Studios, the Collision Course Crew Tailgate. Hey, Sean, what's good? No, on the chat line.
Oh,
we appreciate. Listen, I'm going to save the joke for next week. I had a fire joke for Sean. I'm going to save it though. But look, we can't go any further without welcoming in our guest today. He is in possession of the number one moment in Louisville, Virginia history, where Virginia fans have just went home and cried and held hands and did whatever they had to do to cope with it. He had a few numbers here at Louisville, but when he left, he was number 9 on your program, but number 1 in your hearts. It's my man, Jaylen Smith. Jaylen, what's up?
Oh, how y'all?
Hey, what's up? Look, I wish I had a mobile camera person. So there we go. Look, I do everything. Producing, mobile cameraman. It is what it is. Jay, thanks for joining us, man. How you doing?
Huh?
And no problem, man. Thanks for having me. I'm doing well, man. I can't complain. I'm happy to be here. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing good. What you been up to?
Man, same old. Bounced around in the league for a little bit. Did the XFL last year. Probably do the XFL again this year. Try to put together a healthy campaign and, try to make some money.
There you go. That's like, look, I'm going to take my brother down there. We're going to put you up on the bigger, let's do it this way. There you go. That's a lot better. I see less of Joey and more of Jaylen. It is what it is.
GFY, Jeremy, GFY.
Thank you. I appreciate you keeping it PG. Listen, don't forget the Fitness Market chat line is open. We will have the 4 Pegs mobile mic circulating through the crowd with a special guest mobile mics person today. One of our favorite people. It's going to be awesome. Brandon Johnson, not Johnston. Johnson, what's up? He for sure. Yeah, he did. He made him cry. And look, I almost had a Koya gal on the show too, so we could do a Virginia 2 for today. And we just didn't get that done, but it is what it is. Jaylen's the most important one to me anyway. But if you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, however, send us your questions on social media. We are monitoring that. Check on the graphic below me to see how you can follow Cardinal Sports Zone and the podcast on social media, and how you can help support us monetarily if you want to slide us a few dollars and everything as the plane goes over us during the show. Hit that thumbs up button while you're here on YouTube. Make sure you're watching it because it helps us out more if you do it on YouTube. And last but not least, tomorrow night at 5:30, we have a special treat for you all. 502 Circle is bringing you the next Louisville live stream brought to you by Ravon Sports. Tomorrow night, we'll have Louisville Baseball Zone outfielder Isaac Humphrey and pitcher Sebastian Gongora. So go to the Ravon Sports app to watch the special Louisville live streams brought to you by the 502 Circle. Sign up, log on, tap in. It's that easy. And y'all, I've got the corniest first line of the show, but I'm going to do it. Jaylen's here. I have to, I got to do what I got to do. Here we glow. Tonight is the glow game for, I'm sorry. I apologize. Corey, I see you over here laughing. We're going to get to that in a minute, but I want to bring up the first time. So the first time that I met Jaylen was my first ever media assignment, and it was media day. And I set up my camera, got the microphone hooked up, and the shot I had him sitting in front of the Pittsburgh Steelers framed photo there in the media day room.
It don't get no better than that.
And I took a picture and put it out on Twitter, and he was like, "Hey, let's put that into existence." And man, I really wish that had to come into existence because we need a big, dependable receiver out there that can that can play. We don't have that big play threat we've had in past years, but like from that day, we kind of clicked, and I've been keeping in touch with him. He's been keeping in touch with me, and that's just one of the perks when you do stuff like this. You do get to meet people that you wouldn't have normally otherwise met, and it's a blessing. I appreciate Jaylen. I appreciate you for your time.
Man, I appreciate you for your continuous support, man, and always just checking on me and reaching out to me. That's always, it doesn't go unnoticed. So I always appreciate that.
And look, I asked everybody which hat I should bring. I got the glow-in-the-dark Cardinal hat tonight, so I'm ready. I'm ready for the glow game. Infrared, all of it. All the Louisville gimmicks. Brian McGlasson says hi. Brandon Johnson said didn't mean to cry. All right, let's go ahead really quick because on the game days we just do a 30-minute show. We go over last week's game. We cover this week's coming up game, and we get some predictions. So we're gonna keep it short and sweet so Jaylen can get to his time. We can get to our time. Shanna, we had to go early today because we got a football game tonight, 7:30 p.m. on ESPN.
Yeah.
Is it ESPN?
Yeah.
ESPN. Okay.
ESPN.
34-3 win last week, dominating, smothering defense. Jack Plummer, game manager. I've got an interesting comparison to make later. It's something I had thought and said to our guy Steve Rummage and Joey the other day when we were talking, but I joined. Now, Wes, one of the reasons why Tailgate Wes. One of the reasons why I wanted you to come on here is because you co-host the space on Twitter every week, and just want to give you a shout out there. Make sure you're following him at lyricalmind_2.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was off the top of the dome.
Nice.
It wasn't even like Corito off the top of the dome. Three beverages in. I didn't say what kind.
3.
But we are here at the Collision Course Crew Tailgate at the site of the old Cardinal Hall of Fame Cafe, for those who are asking. Give us your favorite Jaylen memories while I'm sitting here running my mouth, doing my thing. But Jack Plummer, game manager, very efficient. It went very efficient. The running backs and O-line went hard. Garendo, Mega Day, Mo Turner did what he had to do. The O-line, most unsung part of this team, was just doing what they had to do. This sounds like a broken record. We say these things every week. Since they don't normally get to talk, Corito, I'm going to go with you first. What did you like about what you saw last week? Speaking to the microphone.
Okay, what I liked about what I saw against
into the microphone.
Speaking the microphone.
I'm close. I don't like you guys.
I don't want you to lick the microphone. I just want you to be aimed towards the microphone.
Not making it any better. Okay. So I was pleasantly surprised with the defense, honestly. They've been locking in, recently, and they don't get talked about. I know like the unsung heroes are, the running backs, but we have to put some credit on the defense because even though they locked in on Ashton Gelati, it gave time for other defensive linemen to feast. I think even oh my God, what's his name? He even got a sack himself.
Riger?
I can't think of his name.
Riger.
Not Riger.
Dawson?
Is it Dawson? Not Popeye. What's his name? Oh my God.
Well, that guy.
Keep talking.
That guy, yeah.
Keep talking it all.
So it doesn't matter. Either way, he got time to feast. Like we had equal time to tackle. And you gotta think, like they only touched their side of the field 3 times, right?
Yeah.
So you have to give the defense credit. I know they don't, make it look sexy or score all the points all the time, but good offense, wins games, but great defense wins championships. So that was honestly my favorite part of the game there.
I ain't do it.
Party foul.
No clue.
I don't know who did it. Wes, what about you? What did you see?
Were you talking about pure year?
Me.
Yeah, you're Tailgate Wes.
Definitely. I'd say the defense for sure. more than anything because they hold it down even when the offense isn't getting anything going. But last week, the defense and mainly Isaac Garendo having a breakout performance because that's something he's deserved all season because he's been a workhorse, even if he's not getting all the carries. Yeah, that was probably more than anything for me, Isaac Garendo.
Gotcha. And we got plenty of activity in the I'm gonna put that back on Joey for a second. Hopefully it don't break. It should
GFY.
Well, that's the only reason why I'm saying it. So we got plenty of love on the chat line. Carito is a star. I told y'all he was a star, but the chat line going crazy. Carito loves the kids. He's here. Corey Simpson says, "What's good? What's good, Corey? Defense is nasty." I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to Jaylen. Jaylen, what did you see last week that really caught your eye? Maybe that you haven't saw so far this season.
I think the biggest thing for me was like total dominance by the defense. Like, you know, you go and you watch what they did to Sam Hartman. Like, it was a dominating performance, but he had his moments. I don't think Virginia Tech had a moment last week, and that's saying a lot. You know, I think they scored the only 3 points right before halftime. Yep. That's saying a lot about a defense, you know, giving up 3 before the half and coming out, and then I can't remember Virginia Tech crossing the 50 for a minute, you know, in that second half, and just getting different guys involved. Now Chris Bell, Thompson number 2, you know, that was very. I think you could tell that Plummer's getting a little bit more comfortable with his guys. You know, they're spreading it around a little bit more to combat, you know, the run game. Everybody knows it's a run first team. It's not a secret. It's not no exact science to figuring out that we want to run the ball first. And so I think they're doing a great job just starting to get different guys in the mix, and that's going to bode well for them in the last few games.
Hey, Jaylen, follow up on that. You were talking about Plummer seeming like he's getting more comfortable with his guys. Now, just a quick question. You know, Jamari Thrash didn't play last game. Do you think maybe being able to get comfortable with the other guys has anything to do with Jamari not being in the game? You know, because he seems like, you know, that's his go-to. And, you know, whenever he's in trouble, he would just try to get the ball to Jamari. So with him not in the game, you know, having to make other decisions.
I think that's a very good point you make right there. Confidence is the main.
Kind of forcing him to do it, you know.
You got to be able to be confident in your guys, you know. And I just remember I went out my junior year and I laugh all the time. I think NC State game, Dez had 140, Seth had 140. And that was, you know, that came from, like you said, trust. Lamar trusted them just as much as he trusted me. So like you said, yeah, being able to trust those guys gives you the leniency to be able to, you know, sit your workhorse down a little bit. Like, and I kind of think that's what happened in the Pitt game too. You know, they had faith in the other 2 backs, so they was okay with resting Jordan, and it kind of, you know, but that's neither here nor there. But I think that's a good way to put it, yeah, for sure.
So you saying Plummer's got big trust in his receivers now? Big trust.
The big trust. Yeah, though, isn't it? Like it's in the reads. It's confidence. You know, it's very confident. Yeah. They don't make him do it. They don't make him win it with his arm because the whole line is playing amazing. The running backs are playing amazing, and they make it easy for him. You know, so like Lamar made it easy for everybody else by just being who he was. You know, so
just being Lamar.
Got the big.
Yeah, and the defense has really made this easier for Plummer because you mentioned Virginia Tech had 3 times on our side of the field last week. Duke didn't make 1. They weren't on our side of the field 1 time the week before prior.
Field position for Plummer, you know.
Right, so it helps them. It helps them ease it because there's one thing that I've noticed, and this is what I said I'd heard on another show, but it's something that me and Joey and Steve had talked about. Jack Plummer at home is like Amazon Prime. Jack Plummer on the road is like what you ordered off of Wish.com. It is a big difference. Temu?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that is. That's why I didn't say it. So it's just it gives him the. I'm trying to hold this
Amazon Prime during the holidays. Amazon Prime the rest of the year. You might get it in a couple of days. It might be 3 or 4.
I wish you ain't getting none of that.
Oh no, you get it now. No joke. Real quick with Wish, I ordered something for Christmas a couple years ago for my stepdaughter.
We're doing it,
and I didn't get it till May the next year. I forgot all about it, and I got a package. I'm like, what's going on here?
Well, Jack has shown that he can deliver now, and that's with this game being at home, last game of the season being at home. Hold on for a second. That's probably wish.com right there.
No, we was talking about
Bingo.
Amazon Prime and UPS had to fly.
Yeah, they had. They
We do not get sponsored by UPS.
But the Miami game, I've heard people complain because it's a noon kickoff, but I feel like, not to get too much into that game, we'll talk about that next week.
Yes, sir.
With our special guest. Are we gonna go ahead and you want me to do it now?
Sure.
Special guest next week, Mario Urrutia will be in the
Okay,
building with
okay.
the Miami Massacre guy. Look, I tried to make sure that every guest this year had something, a tie-in. Plus, I got a lot of friends that used to play football at Louisville, so I'm, that's a humble flex, whatever. It is what it is. I don't do it very often. Higgy does, but the only thing that really flexes with him is
His well, there's a couple things.
his cholesterol.
Neckline,
No, I wasn't gonna be mean.
Or
Well, I mean,
Whataburger
the
not.
receipt.
he brought 2 bags of crystals up for us last week, and none of them
Can't
made
hate
it.
on 'em. Oh, never mind.
None of them made it.
Pulled a situation on you.
Absolutely. I'm Wes. I might ask you next. You got the camera pointed at Joey's nipple.
Well, I can't hold
Yeah,
it.
that
I
camera's
couldn't
live.
hold it that
That
long.
camera's live, pal.
CSZ at the dark.
After dark,
Put
for
it
sure.
You don't have to hold it.
So-
Set it down. Point it at you. There you go.
It won't. It
Hey,
won't say like that.
Our West. Okay. go ahead.
Our West.
Our-
Our
oh,
West.
oh,
You got Tailgate West and Our West. Let's talk
Our
about that.
West.
Yeah. Our West. There you go.
I'm part of the
I don't-
family.
that's
but
the
you were
cloud.
first.
You're
It's
part
the
of the
cloud.
family. Okay.
It's the clouds. It's not even.
But you were the first.
There you go.
You were
All right, Wes. So I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you this: with you being a former running back, what's the importance of us being able to have such a deep running back stable when it looks like I mentioned last week? I didn't mean this as a negative at all. Some people took it that way, but that's just the way social media people are anyway.
Right.
I said that when Jeff Brown was named coach, I thought we were going to pass for 800 yards a game, run for about 100, and everything. But we have gotten the kind of offense that we thought we were going to get with Scott Satterfield, which was a balanced 50-50 offense.
Right.
And that seems like what we have now. So I feel like it's very important for us to have so many really good running backs. Situations like tonight, we can probably rest Jahar Jordan. Is that music coming from
Just
here?
keep going with it.
Jahar Jordan probably will not play that much tonight. I wouldn't think so anyway. But we got a multitude of backs. How important is that?
Oh, that's very important because you have Garindo, and not to mention he had a breakout day. And I guess I don't care about the music right now, but he had a breakout day, and you can rest him for Miami next week. And I guess we're trying to figure out something else right now.
No, you're good. That's why we have 8 people around the table.
This is live TV, pal.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel it.
Live
But
Beep, 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 beep.
PTV, Pretoria.
Go on. Continue, sir.
but it's good to have a plethora of running backs because you can rest Jahar Jordan because he is our main workhorse. He's very talented, very skillful. But then you got
Isaac Garindo.
Garindo,
Maurice Turner.
I loved him. I loved him last week. I loved how
IG Live.
He should have had 205 yards, but they
he
called that
should have.
petty.
He
touchdown
should
back.
have.
And 4 touchdowns.
He worked
Yeah.
for every single yard, and I loved it. And I loved that they gave him. They like, look, we're gonna let you have the keys today, and he well deserved that.
Here's the thing: we don't fall off. I don't feel like we really fall off that much going from Jawar to Isaac. And the good thing is we can get Jawar as much rest as we need as long as Isaac's run the ball the way he is for that playoff push.
Yeah.
For that
Let's not say that word just yet.
I am because I'm confident.
I love. Listen, we have.
I don't blame you.
We
And
have
it's called
a
a
lot.
playoff push. We're pushing for that.
We have a lot of high-profile athletes on this show. Wes was not one of them, but we do appreciate his.
Which one?
Listen. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Our Wes.
It definitely was.
Oh, yeah.
Ireland.
Listen, Tailgate Wes is very, very good at pickup basketball. I've been told by Yoda's kids. They told me.
on
he
that
was
6
good.
foot on that 6 foot rim.
Yeah, on the 6 foot rim. Listen, let's go to Virginia. 11. We ranked 11 in all 3 polls. First time we've been ranked in the CFP poll.
Okay.
And
16 since Lamar.
Yep.
So
2016 they said first.
oh,
time.
so then
Yeah.
Jalen and them had the last
Yeah.
college football playoff
But
rank.
you knew that, and that's why you had him on.
Absolutely. With the win, we're in the driver's seat for the ACC championship game. It's not a guarantee. There's still I think with the win, we go to 92% chance. There's still a scenario. If we lose to Miami and 4 other teams win, then we're out.
I think Georgia Tech's the next one in line.
Georgia Tech's in there. Virginia Tech actually is still in there.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but I think Virginia Tech is the next one in line. If we
the way
were
it was
lose,
explained
they
to me,
win out or whatever.
So if us and Virginia Tech tie, they get to go, even though we we get them head to head. But if it's a 3-way tie, Virginia Tech would have the best winning percentage because of Pittsburgh against common opponents. It'd be undefeated, and we'd have one loss.
Georgia Tech's not winning out.
I don't think
a fan of the ACC tiebreaker procedure at all.
I don't like it either.
Stupid. Actually,
the only 2 teams that might win out is us and Florida State.
Yeah,
we basically
and we really need that. Listen, honestly, if we want to, and I know at the beginning of the year, none of us was thinking college football playoff. I don't know. A lot of us that was thinking. I mean, even
ACC
with
championship game,
I predicted 10-2, but I didn't think that was gonna be good. I thought Clemson and Florida State would probably go undefeated. That just goes to show how much I know. And I was half right.
They were.
But we need Florida State to go undefeated, and we need to go undefeated if we want that ACC championship game to be for the college football playoff berth. Right now, we're 20-point favorites. I feel like we're going to probably rest some players who are still a little banged up, so they will be ready for Miami in the Smurf Turds the week after. I'm expecting about a 14 to 17-point win tonight. I'd love to be like we're going to dominate, but I just think we're going to rest too many people. It's going to be one of those things where we win, but it is a dominating win. It is a guarantee. It is a convincing win, and we'll get it done. Again, we're lucky to have home Jack Plummer for this game. I said earlier, home Jack is like Amazon Prime. Away Jack is the Wish.com version.
Basically.
But all jokes aside, he's been tremendous at home this year. Tailgate Wes, he has been a master at game management at home against the good teams, against the bad teams. He's thrown for a lot of yardage. He's been a prototypical quarterback against the bad teams, but against the good teams, he's drove down, he scored the ball, and he has not settled for field goals. Beast mode 502. We have went in for the kill, and we have made sure we have scored points. And Jack Plummer is the reason for that.
I agree.
That's all you got is I agree. Why
Don't do that. Don't do that. I was gonna say he's managed the game very well.
Don't do that.
Joe, no.
Look, and I promise y'all a surprise. We have the very talented and beautiful and rookie of the maybe not rookie, but she's been in the game for a minute. She is your co-host for the Louisville women's basketball post-game show.
The better looking West.
Hey guys.
It's Chrissy Banta.
Better looking West.
Thanks for having me.
Soon to be co-host of the TFY podcast.
This is where everybody was supposed to clap and stuff. But it's
I had to call in the reliever.
There you go.
Thank you. I would like a standing ovation from this crowd back here.
Hold the applause.
They are standing.
Hey, Lindemann.
They are standing.
Oh yeah, John Lindemann's just short. You can't tell he's not standing. He is standing.
But no.
What are your thoughts about the game tonight?
Okay.
I think you're going to see a lot of good defense tonight, which I'm really excited about. I think that's been one of the most exciting parts of this team to watch. They're shutting teams down this year consistently. There's not a reason out there to question the way this defense has been performing this season. And I hope to continue seeing that not only tonight, but going into Miami next year. I'm hoping to see some of Jaws tonight. I would like to see a little bit and then see him sitting and getting his rest. We've had a short turnaround from last week. So I'd like to see him getting a little bit of rest before heading into Miami next week.
Absolutely. And shout out to our guy, Bill Jones from the Collision Course Crew Tailgate. He is on the chat line saying what's up to everybody.
Bill.
Billy.
It's really a situation where when you go to do your predictions for the week and you're like, oh, okay, well, it's probably going to be, we're going to score this much. They're probably going to score this much. In prior years, you've been confident that teams are going to score garbage touchdowns on us. That's not the case this year. I even went into my prediction, I think, predicting that they would score 10 points. And after I gave my prediction, I immediately regretted it. I was like, can they get 10 on us? I don't know if they'll be able to find the end zone. And for Kentucky fans, that's a place where there's the white line and graphics in there for when you score touchdowns. I had to go ahead and get the shot in early. It is what it is.
Bing bong.
We got to be strategic about this, though.
See, you didn't know John Lindemann was standing up, but he's there. He's that short of a person.
You got to be strategic about these predictions, though.
I know.
Because we have been predicting garbage time and they haven't been getting them.
Absolutely.
I'm going to continue my trend with that.
Fair. Well,
I'll take one for the team.
Why don't you go first?
I'll take one for the team.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm going to say 48-13.
48-13.
13.
I don't think they'll get 13, but I'm going to say.
You think they give up 13?
No.
13.
She wasn't listening.
I wasn't listening.
So what I was saying is we got to be strategic because we've been saying certain scores because we think they're going to get some garbage time, touchdowns, and they haven't been getting that. So I'm going to continue that trend. A little reverse psychology.
You're right. I missed that part.
You see what I'm saying?
I did miss that
little
part.
reverse psychology. So I'm going to say 48-13.
So
but I think 48-13. Camera's not on me, so
okay. Fair enough. I was about to say, so you're trying to Jedi mind trick him a little bit. But
Jodi is what we call it.
Jodi?
Yeah, Jodi mind trick.
That's interesting. I like the change. Yeah. But mine, I was gonna go 45-0.
Woo!
Oh,
I like it.
Like it.
Because honestly,
got that big energy.
Virginia Tech only got 3 and we had 34. And this team, let alone, is the worst Power 5 run defense team.
Let's just leave the camera on Chrissy.
I was about to say, take the attention off me. I'm camera.
Yeah, we don't want to look at you no way.
Thank you.
Tailgate Wes.
Thank you. My face isn't made for TV.
Oh, Lord.
That's all right.
Honestly, mine either. That's why I do radio.
You're better than me. You're better than me.
Tailgate West, you got a face for radio, bud.
And Sean's got a face. Never mind. He's not here to defend himself.
Sean's got a face for a bathroom floor.
Sean out of this.
No, never.
All right. So prediction.
But no, 45-0. I think we see a balanced game. I think Brown might actually let Jack Plummer off the leash.
I was gonna say, how many quarterbacks do we see this game?
I think we could see Doman in the 4th.
It won't be 10.
It won't.
It won't be the full 10. It won't be the full 10. It definitely won't. But I think Brown does definitely let Plummer off the leash a little bit more than he has in recent weeks against tougher opponents.
Yeah, and I could see them bringing in the backup for some more.
You mean our guy Brock Doman?
Yeah, more valuable drives instead of the normal bringing them in to just hand the ball off. I could see them getting some passes out there because going into that playoff push, you might need Brock Doman to come in. So,
Corito, what is your prediction?
I think I'm gonna go Louisville 42, Virginia 6.
Okay.
I feel like we'll start off early with the ground game. Probably get a few touchdowns, and then maybe he'll, unleash Jack Plummer to do a little bit more, and we might get maybe 1 or 2 more touchdowns in the air, just for style points, and then whoever comes in garbage time will get that, little bonus TD in the 4th quarter.
Nice.
42-6.
All right.
I'm not far off Credo. I was going to go 42-7. And I do think we see plenty of Doman in the 4th tonight.
And
how
please,
can you not?
Whoever's calling the game tonight, his name is not Doman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my!
It's Doman.
All right, so we got to go last, but definitely not least. We're going to go with our guest, Mr. Jaylen Smith. What's your prediction for tonight?
Well, I got a little more faith in the offense than you guys. I said 52-10.
Woo! I like it. I like it.
Huggins,
I hope I'm wrong.
2 touchdowns. Number 9.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
I see that.
All right.
I'm definitely all in on that.
All right. And I said last, but now my predict. I'm just going to read you the one from the website.
Okay.
It's 41-17.
Okay.
I don't believe that will be the case. I believe it'll be 41-6. Defense holds, serve. Garindo, Jordan, and Turner all rush for 100 yards. That's before I knew Jordan wasn't going to play. And we get a defensive touchdown tonight for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I need to see that.
I like
or a
it.
special team.
That's long overdue.
I'm calling a special team.
Both are long
right.
overdue.
Joey said special team. I said defense.
Yep.
Jaylen, thank you. Can you tell everybody where to follow you on social media and plug anything you want to plug, my man?
Well, this is where I'm at with it. Jaylen Smith _9 on Instagram. Jaylen Smith _12 on Twitter. And I thank everybody for any support that they've given me since I was at Louisville and beyond that. And I hope everybody stays blessed and continues to just enjoy Cardinal football.
Hey, Jaylen, let us know where you end up for the XFL season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let us know. We'll have to bring Card Nation down there and support you at a game.
At least the CSZ Podcast Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could try to get more.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Jay, thank you so much. I'm still waiting for that jersey you said you was going to send me too, but we won't bring that up in front of everybody.
I got you. We'll figure.
All right. we got Ezell over here. I won't tell nobody else.
Listen.
Right.
All right, Jay. I appreciate you, my man.
I
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
Yes, sir.
Go Cards. All right, Jaylen Smith. Yeah, that was awesome. I've actually been working on Jaylen to come on the show for about 3 seasons now, and every other time something's come up. Actually, the first time he had a tryout with the Steelers, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna have to cancel on you." I was like, "Man, why?" Trying out for the Oh, okay, cool.
That's
I'm all
good.
right. Yeah.
Good.
Who was harder to get over here, Jaylen or me?
You
Facts.
and you, and then in third place was you. But you're Wes. Why don't you go get? Why don't you do me a favor? I'm gonna go ahead and turn you back on because you were shaking like.
I'm just glad that my connection with my co-host was able to get her
Hey.
on the podcast.
And I gotta go, but can I plug something real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
Wes, you got that. Sunday is DePaul Day at the Yum Center for the women's basketball
yes.
team.
Talk about
Y'all get out there, pack the house for Jeff, pack the house for these women. They're gonna play a good game on Sunday. Dave Skull and I will have your post-game show, first one of the year on 93.9. So make sure you tune into that.
Absolutely, we'll all be locked in. That was Chrissy Banta. Chrissy, thank you so much
Thanks, guys.
for joining us.
Hey, Chrissy, go GFY. Have a nice day.
Thank you,
There you go.
Truly one of my favorite people. I appreciate her. I appreciate Jaylen. I appreciate Akoya Gal for at least offering to come on the show. We weren't able to get him on here. Wes, I would like for you to go, if you don't mind, go get some predictions from these guys right here. Go get some predictions from them very short people.
Doug Bud.
All righty.
Doug.
Prediction. We need predictions.
Predictions.
Hold it still, Wes. Hold it real still. Or
Whoa.
or do the
Or
opposite.
shake the out of it.
Hold it still.
Hold on. What was your prediction, sir?
34
Shake weight.
34-7.
34-7. I don't
Okay.
hate it.
Okay.
Doug
Casey.
Bud.
Casey.
41-10.
All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right, Wes. Walk up to more people. That's what you. That's
I
what we'll
don't
do.
feel like it. I'm tired.
All right.
All right. Well, Wes gets the walk home. Just kidding.
I'm gonna walk home now.
There's all kinds of people.
There's 100 people behind you right
Thank
now.
you.
Can I get your prediction, sir?
I'm 45-0.
Okay.
45-0, a shutout
Oh,
defense.
yeah, man.
Thank
What's
you.
up?
Do it.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Can I get your prediction for the game?
Can you hold the microphone still?
48-6.
Okay. I like it,
Yeah, I
Garrett.
like that one.
I like it, Garrett.
Let's
Wes
go.
over there holding the mic.
38-3.
38-3.
Defense.
Okay.
Defense, sir.
42-0.
Okay.
42-0.
I'm
Shut
liking
out.
these- I'm liking these.
Wes is
shutouts.
over there holding the microphone like he's got arthritis or something.
Let's go, Wes.
Thanks, Wes. That sounds
Now,
great.
and now he's doing it on purpose.
Edward Smith on the chat line says 56-3.
Man, I love that.
Kevin Lewis says Huggins Bruce is getting a touchdown tonight. Bill Jones says 48-6. Get my drink ready.
If you don't stop
talking,
I'm getting tired.
William Thompson 33-10. Sarah, what's your prediction?
I'm over
Hey,
here,
let
sir. Over
Mama
here.
Sarah tell us.
I'm gonna go with 37-3.
37-3.
I like it. I like it.
William Thompson says 33-10. Lots of subs playing in the second half. That's the only thing for me. This game should be a dominating blowout. I feel like with all the substitutions, it'll be a little.
You know
how
why?
did Ross
What,
do it?
though?
Ross was like,
You know why I may not feel that way? Because I think that playoff pushes in the head.
Yep.
And the style points count.
Well, I mean,
And beating the brakes off of people count. To keep up with the other teams that might be
Y'all
in it.
started talking.
All right, Wes.
All right, Wes.
So what's your prediction?
Wes, are you done?
I guess we're done with.
Oh, hold on. Can I get your prediction, ma'am?
No, I don't want people mad at me.
Well, you're not
Oh,
on camera.
no.
You're not on camera.
21-7.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
She's keeping it
I
conservative.
said you're not on camera, and then I turned the camera. I didn't turn it all the way over.
Turn the camera.
Gotcha.
All right, that is our Four Pegs mobile mic and our correspondent Wes Brown.
Hey,
Thank
we
you,
need
Wes.
to get, we need to get a new sponsor for that and make it Steak and Shake.
I like it. Look, we're gonna do a little bit. We gotta hop off here because we got stuff to do. We got things to do before the game.
Ready to get the
We
party back
appreciate
started here.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
See?
Matthew Talley says 42-10. TSF Taylor says 28-0. Kyle Kalana says 53-17. And I'm not paying attention to the little people back there behind me. Let's see. All right. Chauncey Griffin says go Cards L1C4. Brandon Johnson says we toasted BC. And then we had Lee Newton, our guy in Orlando. Greetings, Card family, from your old Card friend in Orlando. Born and raised in Louisville, class of 89. Okay. Well, I wouldn't call you too old, Lee. I wouldn't. Seasoned. Seasoned. I'll go with seasoned. I mean, I was in middle school that year, so I can't call him too old.
Barely. 8th grade.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, barely. He was almost in high school.
Shut up. Stop telling my government information. We're going to touch on this real quick, and we're going to hop out of here. And I know this isn't going to be popular with a lot of people, but the men's basketball team did win. They're 1-0. They rebounded well. Brandon Huntley Hatfield got the stick out of his butt and started rebounding some basketballs. UMBC just couldn't miss. They blew by Dennis like Higgy running to the Whataburger. We did limit our turnovers, but we didn't force enough. We scored 94 points with horrible free throw shooting and only 2 3-points hit. 60 paint points. Mike James took over with the double-double, 25 and 10.
Looked like a star.
Basketball tomorrow night, 7 p.m. versus Chattanooga. Get out there and support them. He's our coach. Support him whether you want to or not. It is what it is.
Support the team. The
only rapid fire we have this week is the Derek Smith Invitational has been announced, powered by Made Hoops. It will be at St. X December the 2nd and 3rd. There are more details on my Twitter. Travis Graff, Sydney Smith are putting things together. We appreciate it. We may do a Saturday show. I don't know. We'll see we'll see what happens with the basketball and Friday night and see what we have to do. We want to give a shout out to all of our fine sponsors. Fitness Marcus, 4 Peg Smokehouse, the Collision Course Crew Tailgaters. We're working on more. Make sure you get out to all the home tailgates and see the CCC in action. They serve up a good time and don't ask for anything, but donations are appreciated. Don't be a chooch and just dine and dash. Yeah, buddy. For sponsorship opportunities, contact me at Jeremy_CSZ on Twitter, Jeremy Wyman on Facebook, or I'm not giving my email out because I don't know y'all like that. On social media, you can follow us on all social media sites. It's underneath Joey right now. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's where you find us at. For YouTube, you have to hit at Cardinal Sports Zone. You can't just type in Cardinal Sports Zone or it takes you to our old page. That's why there was some confusion yesterday on Twitter. I was trying to get everybody to the right page. But if you type in youtube.com/Cardinal Sports Zone 55, it'll take you right to our page, or at Cardinal Sports Zone will as well.
Yeah, you want to make sure you go to the right app.
Yes, for sure. You don't want to. Sean taught us that a couple weeks ago. Go to the right app. You can find the podcast on all the podcast avenues, over 126 in all: Apple, iTunes, Buzzsprout, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Google, Amazon, iHeart. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow, hit the heart, hit stalk like Sean does on the weekend. Do whatever you got to do. Make sure you get our podcast to your phones or computers immediately. And if you are subscribed to us on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, you can get us immediately as well. We go live sometimes when we don't have nothing else to do. So we're like, let's just do a impromptu show. That won't be broadcast. That won't be put out on social media. It will be on your notifications, though. If you haven't listened to all the prior episodes of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast, go back, check them all out. Go to cardinalsportszone.com, the place it all began. Hit the podcast drop-down menu, hit CSZ Podcast, and check us out there. We do appreciate everybody out there sharing the podcast with us. And shout out to our guys, Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage, for doing the Lord's work Monday through Friday from 10 to noon on ESPN 93.9 The Ville. Last words. I'm going to go ahead because I don't really have a whole lot of last words, and we got to keep this short and sweet. We got episode 200 coming up, 10 episodes away from episode 200. We appreciate all y'all's love and support. This is also our season finale of the podcast here at the Collision Course Crew Tailgate because we want to go to the UK game. And I'm sorry.
Right on.
These mother.
Right.
Oh, the irony.
I hate people.
Right on time.
Hey, you got that button ready? Go yourself.
Yeah. Episode 200 coming up. want to do something special, let us know what we should do, or maybe we should just let it go as it go. We got Mario Urrutia next week. Should I announce the UK guest?
No, let's just roll.
Okay. We'll keep that under the wrap. Mario Urrutia, and if anybody knows how to murk, as Sean would say, Miami, it's our guy Mario. He'll be here next week. Again, stay tuned to our social media and subscribe to us on YouTube or Facebook to be alerted anytime we go live, even though we prefer YouTube. Joey, first of all, we want to thank Jaylen for joining us, taking some time out of his this is Thursday. I was going to say Saturday, Thursday afternoon to bless us with his appearance on the show. We appreciate you. Joey, last words.
Maryland sucks.
Absolutely.
Beat Virginia. Playoff push. Go Cards.
Okay. Our Wes.
Our Wes.
We don't mean that in a negative way.
He was first.
Just want to say I can't wait to watch the game tonight to see some great defense from our team.
Yes,
I can't wait to see them jerseys. And I just want to say, go Cards, L1C4.
Tailgate Wes and co-host of the Twitter Spaces. Just trying to give you some love, man.
I appreciate that, brother. But thank you for inviting me into y'all space. No pun intended.
Whoa.
But
uneffing believable.
You're not invited to my no-no
Calm
space.
down. And that probably just got us took off of YouTube.
No.
whoa.
Well, there's
But
suspicious.
nah, go Cards, beat Virginia. Follow me on Twitter at Lyrical Mind.
No, I didn't ask you to put.
I'm
Real quick.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Leave
Real
that
quick,
last
we'll
one.
be doing a space on Sunday, probably about 8 to recap the full weekend of Cardinal sports. Thank you again, bro.
At Lyrical Mind.
I'm the one who always gets this
_2.
inappropriate rating, probably.
That's yeah.
Yeah, you definitely eclipsed it.
Hey, you know
the
what?
next day, I look at my YouTube and it's like
IDGAF.
your what's it
Rating.
called? No, it's your earnings from this video may be affected by inappropriate comments made during the show.
Joey trying to get me too'd out here.
It's all. And last but
Y'all keep
certainly
asking
not
me
less.
back, so
Certainly not least, the Twitter legend, the Twitter icon is not here, but we got Corito instead. What do you got for your? Look, everybody knows
I'm
Corito.
gonna say brush your teeth, wash your, and go Cards. I'm out.
All right. Well, look,
if you're cool, I'm out.
I'm out.
Corito just walked out on us. Listen,
He's like, I need a drink. Call it a day.
we appreciate all the support as always. We love you guys. And until next time, this has been the Cardinal Sports Zone Podcast.